Sam, I'm going to read you something that you tweeted last night. Jeb Bush asked the $64,000 question: what is the future of the GOP, pro-immigrant and diverse, or white nativist, pluribus or unum? What is the answer to your question?
Well, first let's add one other thing, that the question was first raised in what some people call the happy hour debate or the kiddie table debate by Bobby Jindal. He said, let's get rid of the Republican Party and have a new one that's at least conservative. Nobody picked this up, but he said it very directly. That was the thread that Jeb Bush is picking up on. This is a party that has got an identity crisis. And they look back to Barry Goldwater and Ronald Reagan. Brendan, you know a lot of this history. Well, Ronald Reagan signed a huge Amnesty Immigration Act. That's what he called it, proudly. 3 million Mexicans became citizens when Reagan signed that bill. Both Bushes were strongly pro-immigration. Karl Rove thought that was the way the party could become a majority party, a Republican Party. Now, if it's being turned against that, its future is in the balance, and that was the issue that was being debated.
But this is the great eternal debate in the Republican Party, right? Do they go with a Goldwater, a purist who's going to lose and prepare the party for its glorious future, or do they go with a Reagan, a sort of happy compromiser who can win? Is Donald Trump blowing the Republican Party apart right now, or was this happening before this debate?
It was. It was happening before. What I've begun to think is, we look at politics so much in the moment. Here was this 5-hour moment, but we look at all the little details and we don't put the pieces together. Add Donald Trump to the Tea Party. Nobody mentions the Tea Party anymore. I don't think the words were discussed at all last night. If you look at the Tea Party issue early on, it was immigration. And what's the fear with immigration? Let's throw one more thing in. Dr. Ben Carson, what did he say? People are afraid of the social services immigrants will take, not jobs. It used to be jobs. It used to be, well, if somebody comes from below the border, they'll pay them less. That's not what people talk about now. This means conservatives also are looking toward a big government that looks after them and not other people. That's a crisis.